I haven't set this up properly, but never mind. Okay, good morning, magicians, and welcome back. We are day 20, where we'll unlock the powerful gratitude technique that prepaves the way to success and miracles on a daily basis. So imagine walking into a meeting knowing it will go perfectly. Imagine heading into an important event, feeling certain that it will be a success. Imagine starting your day with the absolute belief that everything will work out in your favor. And this isn't wishful thinking, it's the power of what we call magnificent outcomes, which is what the chapter is today. And we're going to practice how to shift stress into certainty, fear into faith, and doubt into manifestation power. So, if you're here for the first time, let me do a quick introduction. I'm Sarita, helping increase your frequency so that you can transform your inner self and live a better life. Because at the end of the day, your outside world is a reflection of your inner world. And when we fix the inner world, the outer world automatically changes. And it's so powerful. So, how is everybody doing? Let me know in the chat. We will begin with counting our blessings. Brilliant, brilliant. It's nice to see everyone doing well. And I'm going to start the music. Have you got your journal? We can start with our daily counting the blessings exercise, where we say thank you for 10 things. We write down 10 things that we're grateful for. And we say thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of our heart. Remember, yesterday's message was, feeling with the heart, because that is heart magic. So again, I say this every day. If you need to put your hands on your heart and feel that gratitude, because the energy and the vibration that your heart sends out to the universe, it's really powerful. It's 5,000 pounds, 5,000 times more powerful than what comes from your brain. So remember, you can be grateful for your health. You've woken up to another beautiful day on this planet. Your home, clean water. I've got my water here with my affirmations on every day that I speak out. And so, yeah, water contains energy, and I'm grateful for the fact that I can drink my water. Opportunities for growth, the fact that you may have a day off work and you're enjoying life, the nature, the beauty of the sun, the sky, the trees, the fact that you and your family are all safe, they're all well, um, and just the magic of life. So there's so many things to be grateful for. And remember that emotion is important. Like I said, put your hand on your heart, because emotion is energy in motion. So it will literally speed up any manifestations that you have. So we've got 10 minutes exercise. Let me know when you're done. I'm going to just start the music so that we can begin this exercise. And let's begin. Okay. There you go. So once you're done, okay, let's get going. Okay, so let's get going with today's session. And like I said, the chapter today in Rhonda Byrne's book is Magnificent Outcomes. Okay, and she starts the chapter with a quote from Gilbert Keith Chesterton, who was a writer in the 19th century. So we all want good outcomes to everything we do. So Rhonda talks about, like I said, this author, Gilbert Keith Chesterton. I'm just going to read what what she's written, the quote that she's used. You say grace before meals, all right? But I say grace before the concert and the opera, and grace before the play and the pantomime, and grace before I open a book, and grace after sketching, painting, swimming, fencing, boxing, walking, playing, dancing, and grace before I dip the pen in the ink. And the message here is that he is using the magic of gratitude to guarantee the outcome he wants. So to get magnificent outcomes, you have to use the law that governs outcomes. So what is that? And that is the law of attraction. And this means you have to use your thoughts and your feelings to attract magnificent outcomes to you. And being grateful for magnificent outcomes is one of the simplest ways to do it. So this way, you are affirming the positive outcome of a task just before you're doing it. E.g., boil the kettle to make a cup of tea. And what you're going to do is you're going to be grateful and you're going to affirm that that tea is already tasting yummy. It's the best tea that you've had. And you can be grateful in the same way for a meeting at work, for a phone call that you need to take, for an outing with friends, for seeing your mother-in-law, your daily exercise routine, because we all have those days where you just like, oh, I don't want to do this. And instead of doing that, just say, I've had the best exercise routine today. Or you could be fretting going to a doctor's appointment because you're getting results for something. Let's turn that into a magnificent outcome. Or you could be called in for a meeting with your boss. There's so many things that happen on a daily basis. And another time to use this magnificent outcomes is when something unexpected happens. So the law of attraction, like I said, says what you feel and think is what you attract. So instead of going into a state of fear, anxiety, worry, panic, and thinking that something's going to go wrong, let's take that opportunity to make the magic happen by thinking and affirming gratitude for the magical and magnificent outcome. So let's do the exercise. I hope you understand where we're coming from. We're just going to say thank you for situations to create the outcome that we desire. Okay, so we're going to do the exercise today in our journal. What I want you to do is think of 3 things or situations that are important to you, not happening today, just generally in life, where you want a magnificent outcome. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple of moments to think what they are, and then I'll let you know what we need to do next. Okay, now what I want you to do is write them down. Okay, imagine you are saying thanks about each one after it's happened. So thank you for the magnificent outcome too. Thank you for the magnificent outcome too. And I'll write the same thing too. So thank you for the magnificent outcome to. So you're preempting what's going to happen. So it could be, again, a meeting with a friend, a successful shopping trip, finding a car parking space, having a difficult conversation, even if it's going for a job interview or going into a meeting with a manager or a boss, just anything. And what we want to do is think about that. And we're going to say, thank you. It's already happened and it's gone wonderfully well. And you're saying thank you in advance. So let's do that for three things. Okay, once we're done, let me know, and then I'll let you know what step two is. Okay, so step two is during the day when something unexpected happens, what we want to do is be grateful for a magnificent outcome. And what we're going to do in those moments of time, because there's always something unexpected that is going to happen during the day where things don't go to plan. And what I want you to do is close your eyes and just say thank you for the magnificent outcome because, or as we've just written down, we're going to say thank you. So what this does is it takes you out of that anxiety and that feeling of worry. Oh my God, what's going to happen next? And I hope that makes sense. So let's recap today. What we've done is we've counted our blessings like we do every day. So 10 things that we're grateful for. Then what we've done is the magnificent outcomes exercise for three situations where you want a magnificent outcome. And then what we're going to do through the course of today and probably build it into our routine is we're going to be grateful for three things during the day so that you can be grateful for a magnificent outcome. So whether it's going to a meeting that someone's, landed on you, or, someone's come to the door and knocked on the door and you're not expecting them, or anything that can happen. So we're going to be grateful for that. And then obviously at the end of the day, like we do, we're going to pick three things, one best thing that's happened and be grateful for that using your magic rock, which should be under your pillow, on your pillow, on your bedside, so you don't forget. So my magic angel is working wonders for me. And yeah, it's such a powerful exercise. And that lends you to sleeping on that high vibrational energy of gratitude rather than worry, stress, panic. What am I going to do? Energy. It's positive, it's uplifting, light energy. So let's just go into how this works because I always like to add that and just educate you a little bit and so that it sticks in your subconscious mind and you understand the reason because we all do these exercises. You need to know the reason behind it. So gratitude changes your frequency. Okay. When you feel gratitude in advance, what happens is you send out a positive, strong vibration that attracts the outcome. Like I said, you're not then sending out that signal from your body into the universe of panic, fear, worry. You're sending that signal of gratitude, which is positive. and positive attracts positive, like attracts like. So you're using this to make the law of attraction work for you. Secondly, what you're doing is you're rewiring your brain for success. So again, same thing, you're not focusing on fear, you're not focusing on stress, you're not focusing on doubt, and your mind starts to expect things to go well rather than not well. So you're then training your brain to become positive and see the positive in every situation that happens. And don't forget, the universe responds to certainty. When you say thank you for whatever the magnificent outcome is, you send a clear message that I believe this will happen. And what happens? The universe aligns with your belief. Because as I say, to make the law of attraction work for you, your feelings, your thoughts, your beliefs, and actions need to be all aligned for the universe to manifest what you want, for you to be able to manifest what you want from the universe. So that's your, I call it the FTBA. That's feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Because if you don't take the actions, you're not going to manifest. Someone knocks at your door unexpectedly. If you don't open that door and take that action, you're not going to see who's on the other end. That's a very simple example, but you've got to take the action. So if you're watching this on YouTube, comment below. I expect magnificent outcomes. And if you're ready to unlock this um, magical power of magnificent outcomes, and if you're loving these gratitude practices, then, and this video has inspired you, make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you never miss these magic practices. And also, because my mission is to reach 1 million people. And so it will help with my mission, because more people like my videos, the more YouTube sends this out to the universe, and the more people it reaches. And with this, we've come to the end. So once again, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, magicians, for joining me today. And I'll see you again tomorrow morning. Yes, Sunday morning, 6:30 again. Stay committed, and we will go through chapter 22 of the magic. And remember, it's so important to do this day to day. If you miss a day, Rhonda has said you've got to go back 3 days. So we don't want to do that. And I'm just going to say again, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me live today, and those of you watching the replay. And I will see you again tomorrow. Have a lovely day, magicians. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.